Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.
To curl a little. This looks really good, Todd. Looks really good. Will it roll? And
What
Todd
a
is
shot!
with the shot! Oh, he just ticks it. He just ticks it. Will it curl? Will it curl?
Oh, big miss there, big. A little tight.
Oh, yes it is. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long day, a long, grueling day for mostly for producer Devin. But we are back for the last draw of the Nova Scotia Club Championship on this beautiful Friday. My name is Sebastian LaFord. With me tonight I have, guess who?
It's me.
Oh my goodness, is that Ann O'Neill?
That is. Thanks
Wow.
for tuning in, everybody. We're so excited to be back this evening for another night of curling.
Yeah, and we have a very interesting matchup tonight. I know a lot of people at the club were actually quite excited for this one. It is Team Rushton versus Team Boutilier, Dartmouth 1 versus Sydney number 3. So, Anne, tell us a bit about these teams. What? No, on the screen. It's
on
right
the
in front
screen,
of you.
it's right in front of me. So, on Team Boutilier, we have
Oh, we have no one.
no one. Just like that,
The teams
it's
have ceased to
magical.
exist. Well, let me tell you a bit about Team Boutilier. Oh, there we go. Okay,
There we go.
and back to you.
Thank you so much. So, we have Cynthia Boutilier as the skip this evening. We have Danielle McLaren as the mate, Jenna McClellan as the second, and Corrine Brewer as the lead. And on the opposing team, Team Rushton, we have Andrea Rushton with the mate Sue McCachran, second Cheryl Mallet-Skelton, and the lead is Kim
Kadia?
Kadia,
If there's
potentially.
anyone at home
No.
who wants to help us with pronunciation, please.
Put it
we're
in the
desperate.
chat,
We're
and
desperate.
we will take your feedback.
Yeah, and as well, I'd like to just apologize in advance. I will call Andrea Rushton tonight, Joyce Rushton, who is a viewer / curler at the Sydney Curling Club, just out of force of habit. So I'm going to apologize in advance because I know it's going to slip at some point. So, yeah, excited for a good game here. And, yeah, we're ready to get underway. Do we know who has hammer yet? We do not. That's fine.
But once we know, we will let you know at home.
Yeah.
And we can
and
already
it looks
see.
like it's red.
It's red.
Yeah.
It's blue. It's blue. No, it's.
Oh, yeah. Blue is hammer. Red's up. Yeah.
Yeah.
God. We're a mess.
We're off to a good start.
Yes.
So it really can only go up from here. For those of you at home, we would love to increase our engagement on this feed. We have Nolan Drover in the chat already who says, my favorite time of year, the Sydney Curling Club live streams. Well, Nolan, it's our favorite time of year too, and thanks for being part of it.
Oh, Cuddy. Oh, that's easy.
That's very easy.
Thank you so much, Kaylee McLean 2598, who is now our number 1 fan.
Congratulations!
Yeah, you have won a trip to Sydney. Maybe. Anyway, so end number 1. We are off with the first shot here. I believe this was the call here was a guard for Team Rush. Oh my goodness! Look at this curl. And actually, I lost handle at the end, so it is still on the center line. And yeah, good center line guard to start. We'll probably see Team Boutilier with Corin Brewer leading us off. She'll be throwing a guard behind. Not a guard, she's a draw. Oh my God, it's been a long day.
Could someone bring this man a coffee, please?
Chai.
Chai, right.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, so, and this is your first game of the day. You've been watching, though, right?
I've been watching. The streams were excellent this afternoon, and our statistics are going up, so we're getting more fans as the weekend goes on. So keep tuning in, tell your friends, tell your loved ones, and we'd love to have you. And if you are in Sydney and are looking for plans this evening, feel free to stop on down to the Sydney Curling Club. There are a couple of seats left in the building, and it's great energy, great people, and we're in for a great night.
Yeah. This is a hit and stay for Team Rushton, and a great shot there. It's always a little tough early in the game getting that draw, or not draw, jeez, oh my goodness, I really am a mess.
That chai.
Yeah. Getting your takeout lines and weights. So it's good to see that Team Rushton was able to kind of figure out that path right away with literally a perfect hit. Now see if Corin can do the same thing. And it looks like this might be a little outside, as I'm going to turn up the on ice mic, which doesn't exist. This one, here we go. I thought it was very quiet. And does she stick around at all? No, she does not. As we see now, Cheryl Mouth-Skelton throwing her first rock of this end. Another draw behind. I shouldn't say another draw, because their first draw behind, but we saw Team Boutilier attempt one, and it just overcurled a bit. So this is a different side. I don't know if the curl is as much this side. And somebody says, let's go Beth. Who is Beth? I actually don't know who. If anyone, Notorious Snag. If you want to tell us who Beth is, because on our list of names, we don't have a Beth.
But if you tell us who Beth is, we will find Beth.
Yes, we will find Beth for you.
And Max, thank you for your message. Cheering on for Team Boutilier this evening. We are sure to pass that message along.
I thought this might have been a takeout, but it looks like Team Boutilier is electing to draw. Oh, boy. Bill121 says, OMG, this is friggin' mint. He must be from Cape Run. And great draw there by Jenna, but it does overcurl still a little.
I haven't heard mint since 2006. You know, it was a big word.
You were alive back then? I was too, actually.
Yeah. We should start using it in our commentary.
Yeah, let's see if...
Mint shot. No?
Yeah. And speaking of mints, did you ever put a mint in your coffee before?
I didn't, but I would love to know more about putting mints in my coffee. Could you please tell me?
I was thinking if you want to put mints in your coffee, you should put it in a coffee bought at Cafe by the Bay, our End One sponsor.
Okay.
Yeah, they're located on Charlotte Street. And they have great coffees, teas, espressos, amazing specialty ciders, which are sadly no longer there because it was only for like a couple weeks. But it's and arts and crafts from Cape Ren artists.
Very
so
cool.
They are.
So if you need your caffeine fix this weekend, or you need some arts and crafts, head on down to Cafe by the Bay, and they are sure to help you at 427 Charlotte Street.
And I was saying ooh there because that was a flash by Jenna McClellan.
And we have another message cheering on Cynthia.
Notorious Snag. Remember he said Beth?
Oh.
He meant Cynthia Boutilier.
Okay.
Is Cynthia sometimes known as Beth?
That's a great question.
We can start that.
That might be a new rumor going around at the Sydney Curling Club.
And this rock is really curling here.
Yeah.
And looks like a little tick shot. And not bad, but it does leave a chance for Team Boutilier to maybe draw behind some guards. The ice seems to be curling a little more than I saw earlier today. I'm not sure if it's just how these players are throwing or whether the ice conditions have changed a little. But I'm really happy to see the chat really popping off right now, so this is great to see. We've seen a lot of fans of Team Boutilier. Is there anyone watching at home, fans of Team Rushton, maybe from away?
Dartmouth?
Yeah, Dartmouth. Or elsewhere.
Or elsewhere. We would love to know where you're tuning in from this evening. In the past, we've had viewers from across Atlantic Canada, Central Canada, Western Canada, even so far as the United States and Europe. So, with that, we want to know, where are you tuning in from this evening?
We have a fan of Team Rushton in the comments, Nolan Drover, in the comments, cheering for Team Rushton. We have a little bit of trash talk in the comments here.
And we want to keep it friendly. We're all friends here.
Yes.
We're all here for a good evening of curling. But we do like some friendly competition, we will say that.
Yes, we do.
That looks
Good.
Looks like a good shot.
Yeah, that's actually a really good. Well, I guess blue is still second and third shot, but Team Rush needs to be careful right now. It's very nice to see chat popping off right now. Okay, I'm back. I missed some stats there. So yeah, for people at home watching, I am taking statistics for this game. They are not public in the sense that we don't really have a way to like show them publicly yet. Maybe for future streams. Maybe for future streams this weekend. But sorry, we're looking at comments that we overlooked earlier. Anyway, but where I'm going with this is oh my goodness, the comments are really going wild. Where I'm going with this is if you want to know more about statistics or you want to know how teams are doing, just feel free to ask and I will divulge that information as the game goes along. But anyway, if I seem a little distracted here and there, it's partially because of that. And partially just because I get very easily distracted while doing this. It's a nice shot. It's not fully buried, but it is tough to do that double, I think.
And as one of our viewers would say, it was a deadly little curl.
Yeah, some deadly curl on this ice today.
Uh-huh.
And we'll see if Cynthia will be able to do this friggin' mint shot now.
I think she's going to do it.
Well, she can get to nose of this rock. She'll get both reds and be sitting 3 with hammer, which will be crazy. Could be deadly. What other slang can we use?
Gnarly.
Oh, gnarly, yeah. And if you have any other slang, please put it in the comments. We're looking to improve our vocabulary tonight. Anne's rolling her eyes at me. She's too posh for some of this language, I guess. Okay, Cynthia Boutilier throwing her first rock of this first end. Despite Team Rushton sitting 2 right now, Cynthia is in a good position if she can make this hit. And this rock is curling wild, and it is already over the guard. And will open things up. Can they roll this in? No, I don't think so.
Not that time.
No. And looks like Team Rushton is going to have a chance to sit 3 here without hammer, which is amazing.
And this would be huge if they can do that.
Oh yeah. And it'd be pretty bonkers if they pull off steal here. A gnarly steal. I can't do this.
A gnarly steal.
I can't use this language.
But it would be an excellent start for them.
Yeah, it would be. No, it really would be. And they have played this end really well, especially given that some of these rocks, I don't want to say are in bad spots, but in spots that are a little like double worthy, I guess. They've done a good job. Somebody says 0.9 kilometers away watching on our Airbnb TV.
Oh, that's so nice.
It's nice to have
Come
you
on down tomorrow.
model images.
Yes, model images. Come on down to the Sydney Curling Club tomorrow. We are happy to have you.
Yes.
Say hi to us in person.
Yeah. Or online. We
love to make
chat.
friends.
Yeah.
Very friendly.
Yeah. This is a really good shot. Team Rushton's now sitting 3. The double is there, but it's a little tough because you don't want to roll up and give up a steal of 1. So Cynthia might be forced to draw or might be tempted to draw. See what she decides on. And it looks like for this ice, it is the draw. A lot of ice. That's good. We saw Cynthia's last rock really take off. We've seen a lot of other rocks on this team and the other team take off. So we know the ice curls quite a bit. So let's see if Cynthia can hit pretty much full 8-foot in order to score a point here. Okay, Team Boutilier facing 3. Last shot. Here we go. I'm going to time this one, Ann. Oh, we have a Little Pond.
Little Pond is back.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Little Pond.
Hello, Bootsy. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear. This one looks maybe a little light. It's definitely curling a lot, though. You need to at least get to that top red in order to outcount the back red. You don't want to give up a steal of 3. And that was a good sweep, but sadly it is 2 red for Team Boutilier. Came up a bit short. And Team Rushton has a great start to this game with a steal of 2.
And if you're just tuning in this evening, we are entering the second end. And it is Team Rushton against Team Boutilier. Team Rushton traveling all the way from Dartmouth. And Team Boutilier is a hometown team. So we're very fortunate enough to have both teams playing on our ice this evening.
Yes. Also, for those of you unfamiliar with the format out there, so this is a provincial tournament. The winner of this tournament will go to... Oh, darn. Chris Cranchelli told me last night. I already forgot the place. Somewhere in Ontario. St. Thomas? Yeah, St. Thomas,
I think that
possibly.
was it.
Possibly St. Thomas in Ontario in November, representing Nova Scotia. And the way this tournament works in terms of format is there's 4 pools of 4 teams, so 16 teams. The top team in every pool will make it to playoffs after a round robin in each pool, and then the next best 4 teams will then get 4 spots to the playoffs. I don't know if that was supposed to be a draw or a guard there, but it's a guard now.
And I love the messages coming in here. Positive vibes to Cynthia.
Yeah.
You know, encouraging. It's only the first end, so there's quite a bit of curling left to play.
Yeah. A reminder to everyone out there, too, players usually perform well if you add emojis in the chat when you want them to make a shot. It has worked in the past for multiple players at this club.
It has, specifically the curling rock, but we encourage you to.
You
choose
saw
your
that
favorite
blank
one.
rings there. That was a nice view of the blank rings. This shot is very heavy. And it's unfortunate there for Team Boutilier. They really would like to guard there. Somebody in the comments says they're yell maxing on the ice. I don't know what that means. Can you explain that act, please? I've never heard that term. But good old Bill. This rock looks really good line-wise. I don't know if the weight's good, but should be able to curl in at the end. We've seen a lot of finish on these rocks, and look at this one go. This looks to be a great shot there by Kim Cuddy. Is that how we were taught?
Yeah.
There's so many comments, I forget now. And looks like Corin now needs to try herself to get this rock frozen on top. This one's way further out than the other one, though. You see Danielle McLaren sweeping closer. That's going to try to force the rock over to curl more. But I think this needs it for weight as well. And yeah, that rock. Oh, well, there's the curl, and now you kind of give a guard for the other team. It's not a bad spot. You need guards if you want to score multiple points, but it does kind of block off some paths now. And we have Cheryl Mount-Skelton throwing her first rock of this second end. Looking to draw in behind that guard that Team Boutilier just put up. Sweepers have their arms up. This might be a little heavy out of her hand. Oh yeah, it looks like the sweepers are backing off now. This might be through.
Looks heavy.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to stick around. Oh my,
might.
wow.
Weird.
That really died off. I wonder if that picked something up. Ended up being a very good result.
And speaking of picking something up, did you know where you could pick up medication if you're not feeling well?
I don't actually. Tell me about this magical magication place.
Well, that is our second end sponsor, the Medicine Shop, located on Welton Street.
No way.
Of course. If the players are, not feeling great, need some medication to help them through, Tylenol, have a little bit of a headache, muscle cramp, etc., the Medicine Shop on Welton Street is more than happy to help you.
They also have a primary care clinic now.
Very nice.
And a phone number that you can call right now, 902-500-5250. Please mention that you're here because of the Sydney Curling Club so they know that this sponsorship brought them something.
Not just joy, customers.
Yes, customers, yeah.
So thank you to the Medicine Shop this evening.
And a lot of weight on that one. Hit and roll out, but it's good to remove those stones. You don't want Team Boutilier to set up anything big if you're Team Rushton, so good throw. Cynthia's asking if the players can see any of that rock in the house. They cannot, but I think that it curls enough that you can probably still get to the top of it and probably lie shot. Jenna McClellan sliding out now. Sweepers are on it early, so it might be a little light. And this is way far out, though. Needs to curl a ton.
And they're trying.
I think the weight's okay. The weight's actually really good, just a little far out. You might notice that the stream is going very smoothly tonight. That's because we have producer Gracie back with us.
That we do. And
As-
we're always thankful for the work that she puts in behind the scenes.
Yeah, producer Devin is currently cursing at me. I guess he didn't enjoy that comment. He must very much not like Gracie. Very jealous of her. This rock is curling. I don't know if they're going to have any of that blue, and they do not. And even worse, they open up. They open up the front. So Team Boutilier now has a clear takeout at that red. This kind of turned around, Anne. I didn't expect this. Oh, Jess Lever's asking, how is our other Sydney Curling Club games going? Very good question. Can someone update me on Patty Merrigan's game? It is 2-0 for Team Armstrong over Team Merrigan after one end. So 2-0 Armstrong over Merrigan. And
It's like she could read your mind.
it really is. Look at this rock. Will this curl enough to get the red out and stick the blue? Oh, the blue goes out, but good shot.
And we have
we have
rest of the statistics.
Yeah, let me give you the rest of
the scores.
Yeah. So on sheet number 1, we have Team Phillips up 2-0 over Team Legay. On sheet 4, we have Carrie Kress from Schooner up 2-0 over Team Collier. Collier was on earlier today on our stream and will also be featured tomorrow in the last game of this round robin for their pool. So yeah, those are our scores. If you have any questions, if we forget to update, please just ask us and we'll do our best.
And we will try to update you on the other games every couple of ends.
Yes, but if you want more frequent updates, just let us know.
We will send someone to go run and look for us.
Yes. We have quite a few producers here tonight.
Quite a few.
We heard your complaints, and
We listen to feedback.
yeah,
And we improve.
We have hired many people. This is a high-budget production, so thank you to our sponsors.
And speaking of our production, if you are watching from another club, from another facility, we want to take our show on the road.
Yes.
So please contact the Sydney Curling Club and ask about our commentating services.
Yeah. Bastion Entertainment's who produces this,
Of
actually.
course.
Yes, so contact them. Or contact Curling Club and ask about us.
Correct.
Yeah.
To the president of the Sydney Curling Club.
Daniel McLaren there's complimenting Cynthia Boutilier on her ice calling. Always good. As we have Andrea Rushton throwing her first rock here in the second end. Sweepers are on it right out of her hand. This might be a little tight. Cannot crash on the guard here. Cannot crash on the guard, and it looks like it will. And Cynthia Boutilier now has a chance to lie two with hammer.
And you know what? That would be really good for them.
You're right, it would.
In the sense that they're 2 points behind, this would be a good opportunity to catch up.
Yeah. I'd like to comment too, the Sydney Curling Club is filling up right now. We had Team McDonald just walk in to scout out some of the competition. Oh, I've been told they're just talking, actually. There's no scouting going on. Yeah, lots of talking. But good to see some of the teams who aren't playing right now coming down to watch and support competition. And I hope that all of you at home will also come down to the Sydney Curling Club to watch, even if you're not from here. Florida,
Drive.
get a flight.
Yeah, if you're coming from Florida, get on a plane.
Little Pond, get a flight.
Little pond, big pond, whatever pond you reside by. Across the pond, Europe. Come see us.
Yes, please.
And we will say the environment is fabulous down here. We would love to meet you in person. So if you can, come on down, say hello. And we always love to make new friends.
You saw the drone shots before the game. There's no snow on the ground right now, and it's also bright and sunny at 9 o'clock tonight.
It is a very sunny day. We're lucky.
Team Boutilier now is drawing in front of their own rock. Now you need this to be in. You need this to be in. Are they trying to guard, I wonder? I thought that was a draw. I mean, it is ended up being an okay guard, but I would have thought that the sweepers would have wanted to get that one in. Yeah. And now it looks like Andrea Rushton will have a hit here. Sorry, I'm just, there's other stuff going on
There's
on another
a dog.
sheet. Oh, there's a dog here. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I thought someone passed out. But
I mean,
it's
me
just a
too.
dog.
That's why I got really concerned, yeah. Is there a dog on the ice? Because
No,
everyone
just-
seems to be looking at the ice.
I think just in the lounge
Oh,
area.
okay. I see. That's good. Oh, there's 5 dogs here.
5.
Oh, wait. Oh, the dog is someone's 5th on a team. I see. Sorry, there's a lot going on. Okay. Andrea Rushton, last shot, and number 2. Let's see if she can hit this rock out and force Cynthia to either a blank end or a force of 1. This one is also curling hard. You really don't want to tap up Team Boutilier's rock. And this is over curling. This might tick the rock in. Does it tick it in? Yes, it does. Which one will stay shot? Okay, the blue is out. The blue is out, so that's good. However, Cynthia Boutilier now has a choice. She has a draw to the 8-foot for 2, or she can hit for 2. I think she tries the draw. She almost had that perfect
I
draw
agree.
weight on her last one.
And we have Sharon in the chat saying, "Go, Cynthia." So thank you for the positive encouragement. And we have Bill saying, "Hopefully after, the competitors can become friends and go get a nice meal together somewhere." What we do see here at the Sydney Curling Club is a lot
Nice
of
feed.
a feed. Apologies. Better than our news, not news feed, but sports broadcast.
Yes, yeah.
A lot of the competitors do become friends here, so it's really nice
Yeah.
to see. Great environment.
We used to be competitors,
We did.
and now we're just co-commentators. We're not friends.
That's correct. And we used to be teammates until
Until I cut you.
until you cut me, and then we weren't competitors. So
Okay, last shot, and number 2. This must be a takeout, actually. And this is now going to be a flash, potentially, as this rock is sailing by. That looked really good until it just took off. I don't know if
literally
it
just
ticked
gasped.
or- Did you? Okay, I didn't know if you were just saying that. And I don't know what happened there. There's maybe a little jump there in the ice, and Team Rushton gets away with a force, and Team Boutilier's going to want that end back. They could have had more than 1 point there. But we have a game. Both teams are on the board. It's 2-1 after 2 ends here at the Sydney Curling Club.
And if you are just tuning in this evening, we are heading into the 3rd end. And once again, it is 2-1, Team Rushton leads. And we see that quite a few new people have just joined the feed. We would love to know where you are tuning in from this evening. We have folks that are, less than a kilometer away to Little Pond, and I'm sure there's other regions
In Cape Breton.
in Cape Breton and potentially elsewhere.
Yeah. There's a lot of yelling going on the ice right now. They must be yell maxing, as one of our commenters likes to say.
And Notorious Snag in the chat said, "One step at a time, Team Boutilier." We couldn't agree more. Just take one step at a time.
Just people watching who might not be familiar with the strategy, you might think that's a good shot with Team Boutilier putting it in the rings. However, you really want, especially down some points, some guards early on, because if not, this happens when the other team just takes it out. And this one is curling a lot, though. I don't know if they're going to get all of it. Okay, they do, but they do roll out here. And I'm sure Cynthia's now going to still want a guard. Let's see. Yep. So, yeah, definitely want a guard here. That is the goal. And, oh yeah, we already mentioned that comment. Sorry, I'm very behind. This rock does look better, but the sweepers aren't touching it still.
It might be too heavy.
Yeah, it's going to be in again, I wonder. And it just is, sadly. The ice must be very quick. And it looks like another takeout for Team Rushton. They're happy just to keep hitting right now. Don't want to risk much. Nice clean on the rock there. That's always good. Oh my goodness, this really jumped at the end. Kind of like Cynthia's did on her last shot last end. But does it stick around? I don't know. No, it does not. It rolls out. So that's a little unfortunate for Team Rushton there. Now we see Cynthia Boutilier changing gears a little. Instead of putting up a guard, she's looking to draw over to the side. Maybe she's thinking that she might be able to catch the other team with this kind of swingy ice for these hits. And she might be trying to just put it in a different spot to maybe look for a miss.
Sweeping hard.
Yeah. This one definitely doesn't look heavy.
Looks light on our end.
Yeah. And I think that's still going to be a guard, yeah. Well, not the end of the world.
Not the end of the world at all.
But at the same time, it now gives a corner guard for Team Rushton to draw behind. And if they can capitalize on this, they might be able to get a rock in early with hammer. So, again, if you have a hammer in this game, you have the advantage. So you're always looking to score more than 1 point. That's what we mean by force. So the other team's looking to force, which means make the team with hammer score 1. So yeah, it's kind of a game of you want to score more than 1 with hammer, and you want the other team to score 1 with hammer. And if you keep doing that, you'll always win. And it looks like this rock is quite heavy. Does stick around, but barely. And yeah, I think Team Boutilier now can draw right around, hopefully. See if Jenna can just up her weight a little bit. Oh my goodness, there's a dog on a person. I found the dog that's here. And it's Penny.
It is Penny. Penny the dog is here.
Yeah,
so if you don't want to spend time with us this evening at the Sydney Curling Club,
but we don't know why you wouldn't.
We truly don't. But if you want to spend time with the dog, we have that too. And Penny's a very cute dog.
She is. She's the 5th for Team McDonald. Look at the shot coming from Jenna McClellan here. That's a perfect draw. Yeah, perfect shot there. And yeah, I don't know if you can hit that if you're Team Rushton. Oh my goodness, you can't. You definitely can't looking at it from this angle. So they're just going to look to freeze now and get one in there, but this is a very precise shot. We will see if Cheryl is able to find her draw weight on this shot and make this perfect. Sweepers are on it early. We just saw her come a little heavy, so maybe she pulled back a little too much. Oh, this one's also curling. You definitely don't want to tap up that blue if you're Team Rushton. I think it might get by, though. If it does, it's going to be really good. And it does get by. Look at this shot coming.
Wow.
Perfect. I honestly don't think you could have done really much better than that.
Textbook.
I have some score updates for you from the other sheets. On sheet number 1, it is now 4-0 Phillips over Legay. On sheet number 3, it is 2-1 Armstrong over Merrigan. Armstrong has hammer. That's going into the third end. And on sheet number 4, it is now 3-2 Collier over Cress. Collier scored 3 in that last end. So Cress has hammer in the third end. 3-2 Collier over Cress. Looks like Danielle's trying to follow this one down, and the line looks really good on this if the sweepers can get it there with the weight, and I think they can. You just need to push it a little, and I think blue might be lying 2 now. It did roll off just a little bit, though. So you would have wanted it to be... you would have wanted it to be just a little more to the left, so this hit wasn't such a gimme. But at the same time, red is in line 1 now, and I think blue is lying 2, so... Good, great weight, good sweeping there by the sweepers, and nice shot by Team Boutilier. But we'll see if Team Rushton is able to hit this one out and this rock in play. This rock looks really good. Looks very close. You don't want to roll too far, though, at the end, and... Well, actually, I think blue might still be shot.
I think so. From our angle,
but
anyway. But last night we were wrong.
we were.
We were wrong multiple times.
Yeah.
So, what do you all think at home? Who's sitting shot right now? Is it red or blue?
From that angle, it's clearly blue. Because they're hitting right now, I might think it might be Team Rushton that shot. Because this is a little bit risky, I think. I think both reds might go on the blue. Well, actually, I have no idea what's going to happen right now. That, I guess. Well, it's good they rolled the blue on.
Better than... And we see that Jess says, oh, Alfie the dog's jealous Penny is there, and he isn't.
Sharon Wong says blue. Thank you,
Sharon.
Did I say Cheryl? I meant Sharon Wong.
You did say Sharon.
Okay. Sharon Wong says blue, so thank you, Sharon.
And Jess, we're jealous that... jealous. I don't think...
We're jealous Alfie
sad,
isn't here?
We're sad Alfie.
Right, yes. Yeah, that's
Sad's the word.
Yeah. You know who are also sad aren't here?
Who?
Cece and Gizmo, the cats at Mercer Fuels, are N3 sponsor. Mercer Fuels is a fantastic business and proud supporters of the Sydney Curling Club, teams at the Sydney Curling Club, and this live stream. Reliability is key for them. Just like a lead who always hits the broom.
Just don't ask them to bring the cats to the Sydney Curling Club.
That's right. Yeah, don't ask them that at all. Because they will want to stay here forever and leave their office.
Just
no,
like
that's
us.
That's a lie.
We've been here forever. Haven't left.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, you have.
I have.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so if you need fuel, if you want TVs, because they give away TVs to their customers, of course you need to win one, so it's not like they just give them out willy-nilly.
So if you're feeling lucky.
Yeah, if you're feeling lucky, just buy some oil.
That's all.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Mercer Fuels.
Thank you, Mercer Fuels.
What is this? Are they trying to hit right now? See, I think these reds, I think you draw in, you don't risk jamming, because I feel like the reds always go back on the blue. I'd be a little concerned hitting. Now, of course, from the cameras, it's a little difficult to see the angles, but I just think you're making the shot for Team Rushton if you hit this the wrong way. Sharon Wong says draw. Oh, it is a draw. Okay, thank you, Sharon. I was so.
Sebastian, I might replace you with Sharon.
Well, you didn't know what was going on either, Anne. I asked you.
It's true.
I might replace... Sharon, you're hired.
You've replaced me once on a team. Might replace
Shame
me
on
as
me.
a commentator. Shame on you.
This isn't where they wanted it, but it does outcount possibly both reds now, actually. So it really a lot of curl on that rock, but I think it ended up in a very good spot. But yeah, I think if you're For Team Rushton, you just play this red type shot and hope for a miss, and then you might be able to have a shot for a bunch if you're lucky. And I think if you play this red anyway, you're probably going to roll to shot as it is. So I like this call. If this is the call, Sharon, what's the call right now? Let us know. And if anyone wants to commentate on future games, please send your audition tape to president@sydneycurlingclub.ca. He said he's going to be reviewing all of the audition tapes for future live streams.
And we'll be on the hiring committee, I'm sure. Selection committee.
This rock looks really good coming down from Andrea. Just needs to curl a little bit more. Got to get the roll. And look at that shot. Beautiful.
What a shot.
Red is sitting 1-2 with hammer. And I don't think you could have made that much better.
Excellent shot.
Oh my. What's this? What are they doing right now? Well, let's watch it again. Replay. Instant replay.
We love the replays.
Yeah. This is our first replay of the day for reasons I won't state. Okay, yeah, I don't know what the call is here. I feel that there's a double to sit 4. And this is a very tough draw. Cynthia just might feel a bit more comfortable with her draw, though. Oh, there's something on the ice. Okay. Yeah, I'd be doing the double here, I think. But if you make this draw, you're probably going to steal, so... Max Lock says, you don't see many better shots than that. I agree. That was a really good shot. Notorious Snag says, you might see one better right here. You might. This is
Time
really
will tell.
curling, though. Can the sweepers get this by, this top blue? Can they get it by? I don't think they can. And... that is a shame. It's a little bit too, inside maybe, or maybe not enough ice, and that's just overcurled. A lot of rocks overcurling this game. And it looks like Team Rushton now has a shot for 3. They just need to hit pretty much full 8-foot, and they get 3 points. I was wondering where the broom was, and I see it now. They're taking a lot of ice for this throw. Okay, Andrea Rushton made it a perfect shot on her first one to lie 2. Let's see if she can capitalize now and get not just 2 points, but 3 points off a draw. Oh, what's... oh, I see. Yeah, they're going way far out here, so they're just getting Team Boutilier's sweepers to move, which makes sense. Okay, last shot and number 3. Andrea Rushton. Let's see where this rock ends up. Sweepers are on it right away. Might be a little heavy out to the wings. They're sweeping it, though. I think it looks really good. The weight is especially good. Or, sorry, the line's especially good, I should say. But did they oversweep it, I wonder?
It's moving.
Did they oversweep it? It needs to stick around full 8, and I don't think it does. I think that side blue might outcount it.
You're right.
So some great sweeping there to hold the line, but holding that line might have just dragged it a little too far. And Team Boutilier is bringing the sigh of relief as Team Rushton only scores 2 there. But great end there. Some really good shots.
End. Great curling. And if you are just tuning in, we are heading into the 4th end here at the Sydney Curling Club. My name's Anne O'Neill, and with me I have Sebastian Lafleur commentating this evening. And he speaks French as well, so if you would like, a bilingual commentating session, we could potentially do that at the game this evening.
Yes, we could. Good.
But it's only based on demand.
Yes, yeah. We need to hit quorum for me to do that.
A maximum of 5 votes in the chat, and he will start speaking French as well.
Yes.
And Nolan says, man, those sweepers are too strong. They are very excellent at sweeping.
Yeah. And that was a good sweep there. They wanted that one in, and they got it in.
Club is packed. It's wonderful to see.
Yeah, it's just getting busier in here. Yeah, I'm trying to count all the people, and I stopped at 122.
There might be 125 now.
Yes.
That looks more
A little
accurate.
short from the 420 that there were last night.
But we think by the end of this evening, we could hit 400 once again.
We're hoping. It's a corner guard now. A very good shot by Corin Brewer. Great weight. Good line. So Team Boutilier will try to make use of that later in the end. And looks like Team Rushton, yeah, is going to try to put one in behind there. Somewhat center guard, but somewhat draw. So a lot of room there to curl in behind. Let's see where Kim's rock lands. She's had great draw weight all game, so... oh, this one does look like it's curling out of her hand, though. So they might be trying to audible and go for the tap, I'm wondering. And this one looks a little light as well. We want to get this one in. And lost its handle even at the end there. I don't know if this is a hit or a draw. Yeah, okay, it's a draw. That's good. Use that corner because those 2 rocks from Team Rushton aren't really in perfect spots for them with that stagger now. So this is time when you have hammer. You want to take these opportunities and use some of your guards. Put some rocks in play. And this rock does look good. The sweepers are backing off. Will it stick around, Anne? Will it stick?
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Team Rushton's going to try to follow that one down right now. And imagine they want a little bit of a tap, at least to get shot out of this. This one is curling a bunch, which means it might be a little... never mind. I thought it was going to be light, but then I'm looking at it this way. It looks pretty good. But they do need to hold this line. You can't have this over curl too late. And I think it might be... Oh, perfect shot. Lovely. Little tap. That was great.
Sweeping hard. Trying to get that rock there. Keeping it in line and Sweeper sweeping hard. Wow. That was wonderful.
Anne, how dare you not be excited for that shot? That was really good.
I was in shock. I was so excited.
Really? I
Very
don't
much
believe
so.
you. I thought
You know
that
what
was
I'm also excited about?
what?
Golf season.
Oh wow, what a segue. Tell us about it.
So, N4 sponsor is the Lakes Golf Resort and Spa. The Lakes was designed by Graham Cook, and it's a Cape Breton's premier destination for world-class golf and 5-star relaxation on Bredor Lakes. And it is going to be golf season before we know it, probably in about a month.
A month? You must be golfing at Passchendaele.
That's the pre-golf season. the
I
golf
see, I
season.
see.
But yes, thank you so much to the Lakes for being our fourth end sponsor.
Yeah, and there'll be a giveaway tonight for one of these teams. Will be winning 4 passes to the Lakes tonight.
I hope we get to win
What?
by
No,
association.
no. We don't, sorry.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So if anyone from the Lakes is listening and you enjoy our commentary, we could commentate golf tournaments this summer.
You're right, we could.
The possibilities are endless.
Yeah, we do have the gear for all of that.
all of it.
Yeah.
We'll put cameras in trees. The possibilities are
Producer
endless.
Gracie is a very good tree climber.
She's smiling ear to ear right now because she's
She can't
so
wait.
excited.
Yeah.
She's so excited to take the show on the road.
Yes, she is. She really is. This looks like a really good tap here coming up. You don't want to lose the line, though. Don't want to lose the line. Is it going to overcurl, I wonder? It does a little. It's too bad. You really need to be careful on some of those rocks because they break so hard at the end. It's easy to think it's going to miss the rock, and then all of a sudden it misses the other way.
Never a dull moment
No,
on the ice.
never.
Ever.
And while Team Boutilier is shot, Team Rushton now has an open hit to lie, I think, just 2, but still that's 2 that are going to be completely on different sides of the sheet, which is great. And look at this one. It's staying out there. Will this stick, I wonder? Yes, it does.
Are the commentators good golfers?
Oh, yes.
We actually are. We played it.
We have played a tournament before,
together.
and we didn't lose the tournament.
We did quite well.
Yeah, I think we did actually do
We
quite
did
well.
really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I met a fox, too. Remember?
I do remember the fox. And I think
Yeah.
I got some kind of award. Longest drive, maybe?
Oh, you did? Yes.
Yeah.
Anne got longest drive.
So we did fabulous.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a better golfer than I am curler, for sure.
I can't say
And
that.
he's the opposite, so
Yeah.
all works, cool man. And welcome back to the chat, cool man.
Yes.
Thank you for spending your Friday evening with us. It's so nice to see you virtually, of course.
Sorry, I'm watching the other games because I need to be... Okay, I'll be back in a second. I might need to mop, so we'll see.
Oh, good. All right, so Sebastian's gone. So if you want to send him a message or let me know anything about him while he's gone, I'm happy to gather that information. And if you are just tuning in, we are in the fourth end. with 2 rocks left for each team, and it is 4-1 Team Rushton. And we have Andrea Rushton sliding down the ice.
Guess who's back?
Very, very short. Sweet.
Yeah, well, it turns out I don't need a mop, so that's great.
And Cool Man said that he heard that Sebastian was at the Olympics. And Cool Man, you are absolutely
You heard
right.
wrong.
He was at the Olympics. He was at the Paralympics doing statistics. And I now know that because for 2 weeks, I told probably 30 people he was commentating the Paralympics without me.
And people were very impressed then.
Extremely impressed.
And then they heard the actual reason,
So-
and they were less impressed.
It's true. They were less impressed, but it's still very impressive. So, Sebastian, what was your favorite part about the Paralympics?
I like the atmosphere of it all. It was just kind of cool with all the countries being there. Like it's you know, like at school how there's like the mini Olympics and everyone's like all like gun ho about like team spirit and stuff.
Of course.
Somehow the actual Paralympics, and I assume the Olympics, is exactly like that. I
Very
didn't
cool.
realize that it would be, but it was.
With an Italian flair, of course.
Oh, I need to go again, so this interview is going to be cut short.
If you have follow-up questions for Sebastian about the Paralympics in Italy, please type them in the chat, and when he's back, I'm happy to ask him for you. We have Cynthia Boutilier sliding down the ice. Sweepers watching that rock very carefully. Is it going to make it?
What a shot. And I'm back. Actually, I might have rolled just a little too far.
And we see Taylor Dawn in the chat. Shout out to Cheryl. We will be sure to pass that warm wish off to Cheryl when she's off the ice this evening. Thank you for tuning in.
And yeah, that shot by Cynthia just rolled a little too far. Team Boutilier is really struggling with these little like hit and rolls because and like kind of the draws. They're losing them at the end, so just a little tricked up by the curl, I think, and the finish on this sheet. If Andrea Rushton now throwing her last rock, needs to hit this one out so that Team Boutilier doesn't get more than one this end. And it looks really good. Looks very good. Just get by the guard and a roll and perfect shot.
What a shot.
You couldn't have made that one better.
No.
Yeah, that was.
They practiced that one once or twice.
And Cynthia, what do you have now? Somebody asked if I got to check out any other events besides curling. Yes, I did. I went to see the snowboard cross. That's when the 4 snowboarders are kind of like racing against each other down the hill. That was exciting. And I also saw the medal runs for, I think it's like just slalom skiing. I'm not quite sure like the actual name of the skiing event, but it was when they go through the gates, Anne.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
I don't know if that's slalom or something else. But yeah, so I got to see the medal. I got to see one of the Canadians win a bronze medal actually at one of those events, so that was
Very
fun.
cool.
So those are the 2 other events I saw, and I think those are the only 2 other events in Cortina where I was at that were on. Okay, last rock now though of end number 4. Cynthia Boutilier needs to draw essentially to the button in order to get
Sweeping
this.
hard.
They're sweeping it hard to get by the guard, and it might need it for weight too. Can they get this there? Can they get it? No, they cannot, and that's a steal of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and I think it is 3. Yeah.
And although it is a steal of potentially 3, Bill is confident that Team Boutilier will catch up.
Yes, Bill.
So we love the positive vibes, the team spirit. It's very kind.
Here's Cynthia Boutilier laughing her head off out there. She is in good spirits.
Better than crying,
Yeah.
right?
So now this is the fourth end, halfway through the game. So we're going to the fourth end break now. So we're going to take a little 5-minute break, but we'll be back after these messages and some nice music for you guys to jam to during this break. So we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Tell us your favorite dance move.
Streams brought to you by The Curling Store, Medicine Shop, Mercer Fuels, The Lakes Golf Course, Destination Cape Breton, Daniel's Ale House and Eatery, Cafe by the Bay, and McIntyre Chev.
Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.
And we are back. I just pet a dog. Oh, Anne's not back yet. Pringles?
Pringles, want one?
I'd love one.
I didn't even know
Oh.
they made the jar that big.
Somebody asked, what's the score on sheet 1? Let me tell you, Desmond. It is 4-2 for Tanya Phillips after 4 ends. They're just starting the 5th end right now. So 4-2 Tanya Phillips after 4 ends. Yeah, and again, people at home, if you're looking for scores on other sheets, please just prompt us because we do forget. We're like elephants here. Very, very forgetful.
And if you are just tuning in, welcome to the live stream of the Women's Provincial Championships hosted at the Sydney Curling Club. My name is Anne O'Neill, and I have Sebastian Lafleur with me.
Bonjour.
And of course, no one voted that they wanted a bilingual commentary. So,
Can't have many French people here.
so not tonight. You're not getting that tonight. Missed opportunity.
Yeah. It's over. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have more. My producer just shoved phone in my face. I have the scores on the other sheets. On sheet 3, currently the 4th end break, it is 4-1 Armstrong over Merrigan. And sheet 4, it is 7-2 Collier over Kress. They are also in the 4th end break. Or maybe they're just getting out of it. And again, on sheet number 1, it is 4-2 Phillips over Legay right now. 4-2 Phillips in end number 5. And I'm eating some Pringles.
All right, and Team Boutilier slides down the ice.
You might be hearing the angelic voice of Travis Stone behind us right now. He's announcing that the 50-50 is about to be drawn. So if you're away and want to travel down for a 50-50 ticket, you have not much time.
But it could be a nice win for you jumping into the weekend. So
Could be.
Could be, if you're lucky.
It's a little unfortunate there that Rocks went so far, because now Team Rushton is going to have an attempt at a double here. You just have to hit really anywhere on either of those rocks, and both should be able to go.
And Team Boutilier really needs to get on the board this end.
Well, they are on the board.
Right.
More on the board.
More on the board. Yeah, that's what I meant. Thank you for the clarification.
You're welcome, Anne. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a flash. My goodness.
Goodness me.
Somebody is yelling out there.
There's a lot of yelling tonight.
Yeah.
More so than last night.
Nolan Drover asks, what's the score on sheet 3? It is 4-1 Armstrong over Merrigan after 4 ends. You might think that's game over. I wouldn't say so. Team Merrigan won earlier today after being down 4-0 after 4 ends. So they are what we call here the comeback kids.
The cool comeback kids.
Oh, yeah. This rock looks like it's in a really good spot. You want this in front of your other stones to kind of block that double, and I think it's going to do that.
I think so. They must have had a pep
Yeah.
talk at the end of 4.
Yeah, they might really.
They're playing very well.
That being said, Team Rushton can do a hit and roll here, and if they get this, it's going to pretty much take that other blue out of consideration. So let's see how Cheryl throws this. They're on it out of her hand, so it might be a little tight, but line looks pretty good to me. I think this looks great. Might need to curl a little more for that roll. Will it get there? You might even be able to get the double. Okay, that's fine. Travis, what? Travis Stone in the comments says MCM. What? What's that a reference to?
It's an inside joke. Or we should ask the chat.
Sure.
If someone said MCM, what do you think that would mean?
Yeah, let us know. Oh, yes. Our producers are bringing something up too, which I'm excited to share. Look at this shot coming up. And a roll. Perfect shot. What? Oh, you're looking at the chat. What a shot there by Jenna McClellan. So after that perfect roll by Jenna, Team Rushton's now forced to do a draw. So we'll see if they can get this buried. Now, because those rocks are behind the tee line, if they draw, they can actually get shot out of this. So it is in a good spot. This one looks really heavy, though. The sweepers aren't even close to it. It might come over at the end. Maybe not. Yeah, this one looks like it's sailing through. And here we go. This is a chance for Team Boutilier to maybe get back into the game, man.
And I know one of the individuals on the chat, I can't remember who it was, they said don't count Team Boutilier out. And
Prophecy.
yeah. Sweeping lightly on that rock.
Yeah, now they're going hard.
Now they're going very
now they're
hard.
going none.
That was the whole trip.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my. So Kaylee asks, what was the exciting announcement that your producers reminded you of? That is coming very soon.
What is that? Oh yeah. I know what it is.
Yeah.
It's not an announcement. It isn't an announcement though. Don't get that excited. It's just a fun fact about one of the players
yeah,
here.
it's a fun fact, which I guess is an announcement.
Yeah, it's somewhat of an announcement, but it's mostly just a fun fact. So people at home, be excited for it. It's very exciting, but
And fun.
and fun,
And fun.
very fun. And do they get the double here? Ah. And I think if you're Team Boutilier now, I like drawing one in behind the corner guard there. You're down 6. You have possibly a chance for more than 2 now. So I think you need to capitalize on this. Now I know you're guarding, but if you make it too tough for Team Rushton, they might be forced to draw in behind. Nolan Drover says an announcement about a fun fact. I guess so, yeah.
And congratulations, Nolan. You are now our #1 fan.
Yeah.
There is no prize.
No, there is. That our prize is the announcement. That's a lie, actually. And this one needs to curl over to be able to guard good. You don't want to set up any run back. Okay, that probably does the job. But yeah, so see, if you make that guard too tough now, Team Rushton, if you make the guard in a spot that it makes it too tough for Team Rushton to even want to go around after those blues, now they're forced to draw, and if they make this, you made it tougher for yourself by putting up that guard. So if Andrea can put this one in top 4, it's going to be really hard now for Team Boutilier to score. And speaking of Andrea, let's go to our fun fact right now. Look on the screen. So some special commentators, some special viewers out there sent us this image. This is a charcuterie board that Andrea made she made for I believe possibly our viewer. I'm not actually sure if she made them for the viewer, but she does make these, and I found them really exciting to look at, and very talented Andrea is. So we wanted to share this work of art, and if she's selling them, ask her, because I don't know.
We don't know.
I would buy one though, actually.
But if she is,
They're really nice.
let us know and we'll pass along the message.
Yeah. If you're interested, ask us now, and after the game, we'll let her know. Oh my goodness, Matt Latimer just destroyed the building. Sorry about that. There was a large bang. But yeah, anyway, so that's our fun fact about Andrea Rushton.
And if you have a fun fact or a photo you'd like to share with a loved one on the stream, send it in,
Yes.
and we'll do our best to show it.
Yeah. So Kaylee, I hope that was worth the wait for you. That's our special announcement.
And if it wasn't,
Then
we'll try better the next.
look at this shot too.
Beautiful.
Really, really nice shot.
And Nolan, we know you have worked hard for your #1 fan status, as you mentioned in the chat. So congrats again. But of course, if someone starts engaging more in the conversation, then they'll take first place.
Yeah, and speaking of Nolan, Nolan hails from an island off the coast of Nova Scotia. It is called Cape Breton Island, and Destination Cape Breton is our And 5 sponsor.
Thank you to Destination Cape Breton.
Yes, they're great. They provide tourism opportunities. They provide information, and you have the notes. So I'm just riffing right now.
Yes, so Destination Cape Breton, whether you're local or watching from away, there's no denying that we live in a world-class destination. From the Cabot Trail to our legendary hospitality, let's celebrate the island we call home and go explore your own backyard. And we have questions. With the summer coming up, what is your favorite summer activity to do on Cape Breton Island?
We want to hear from you. What do you like to do on Cape Breton Island?
And we'll tell you our favorite summer activity.
Yes.
So once again, thank you to Destination Cape Breton for being our 5th end sponsor. And to you all watching from home, where is your favorite place to visit in the summer, and what is your favorite activity?
Oh my goodness. That wasn't what she was trying, but that almost worked out really well for her. But what it did do is it made that a very lonely red in the rings. And yeah, Andrea's probably going to be forced to do this hit now, because you could try to guard that red, but you're up by 6, and if you don't make the guard right, you're going to give up 4, which is not a disaster, but it's not something you want to do up by 6. So I don't mind doing this hit now, but yeah, this is pretty tough. Tough of a choice, I guess. So now I'm looking at the hit, but isn't that easy too? Just the way the ice is curling, you don't want to hit out your own. So I think they've settled on the guard, maybe. Kind of looks like that. Guard, or actually, they might be doing another draw, which is another good call. Like put another one in the rings.
Andrea Rushton sliding down the ice.
I have a feeling this is the draw.
Looks like a drawway.
This is really staying out there, though. I'm kind of surprised. We've seen a lot of rocks curl over here. And it might be a little heavy, too. You can't roll off this blue, and... Okay, I think that does it. You probably still have a hit for 2 if you're Cynthia, but it's better than a hit for 4, so that's a good shot by Andrea there. Might be a very thin double, though, but it's so thin that I'm thinking that red might jam on the other side. So, but you may as well try it. I mean, I don't think. But you play the miss this to get 2 off the just hit and stick essentially.
And Sebastian, it looks like everyone just stays in their homes in the summertime because
no one is talking to us.
No one is talking to us. Not one person told us what they love to do in the summer.
Yeah. Me and Anne are very lonely.
And we need to know
Yeah.
what fun activities can we do on Cape Breton Island this summer.
Okay, last rock and number 5. Cynthia Boutilier looking for a chance to get more than 1 here. Let's see if she can capitalize on this. Needs to hit at least 1 out. Jenna McClellan on the sweep right away. Can she hold this rock? This one is over curling, I think. This one is over curling. Can they do a little tap? Is this a plan B we're going to see? Little plan B action. Where does that blue end up? Where does that blue end up? It ends up too far, and that is a steal of 1 from Team Rushton, who go up now 8-1 after 5 ends. Wow.
Wow.
There's a dog right there. Oh my God, Katie McLeod is dancing with a dog.
Look, Sebastian, we can always count on Cool Man.
Yeah, Cool Man saying any beach on Cabot Trail.
What's your favorite beach?
West Maboo.
West Maboo. Okay, mine's Chimney Corner. So those are 2 different beaches to travel to this summer for all of you watching.
And if you're traveling, you might want to travel in your new McIntyre Chevrolet, our N6 sponsor. It was just too good of a segue.
It was.
Yeah. So, why don't you tell us about McIntyre Chevrolet as I eat this Pringle?
I would love to. So, driving this end home is McIntyre Chevrolet Buick GMC. From the rugged GMC Sierra to the luxury of the Cadillac, visit their Sydney showroom to find the perfect ride for all seasons. It is built for all of the Cape Breton roads and is a lovely car to drive. Wow, Nolan, another place to visit. Thank you so much. Gypsum Mines in Cheticamp. And model images, did anyone claim the 50/50?
It just got announced.
It just got announced.
I mean a Pringle.
So I don't think as of yet, but once they do, we will update you and let you know.
Model images, what's your ticket number? Because then I can claim your prize for you.
That's a great idea.
You see the house right here? It's a very beautiful image. Oh, we have a sheet update. Patty Merrigan has a draw for 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a 4th blue on the side there. Draw for 5, Patty Merrigan in the 5th end. Here we go. Okay, so you can't see, but we can, kind of. The rock is now at the hog line. Here it goes. The sweepers aren't near, so it might be a little heavy. It's about to come into view. Will it stop in time? It needs to hit paint. Does it stop in time? 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is 5 blue, I think. 5 blue for Patty Merrigan, who goes up now 6-4 on the 5th end against Team Armstrong.
That's huge.
And they call her 5 to 8th end Patty Merrigan because she always comes back after that 4th end break.
And in the chat, we have Mary telling us going to Kaylee's is one of her favorite activities.
Oh, hi, Mary. How you doing?
And taking
Good to see
trip
you
to
on
the
the
Bird
stream.
Islands, to the Puffins. That's so much fun. Thanks for tuning in, Mary. That sounds like a wonderful summer day.
Oh, the 50-50 was claimed, we've been told.
Thank you so much, John, for telling us the 50-50 was claimed. You know better than us.
Yeah. This looks to be a really good draw here by Corin. It's almost behind their guard they put up.
And Nolan is calling Patty's team the Comeback Kids.
And they are.
And they are. I wonder if Team Boutilier might do the same.
We will see.
Stay tuned.
You might have been wondering why Team Rushton threw their first 2 rocks through. This is why, because they're up by 7. They just don't need rocks into play at that point. It's wide open. They're forcing Team Boutilier to pretty much play perfect. And then even if Team Rushton doesn't play perfect, it literally doesn't matter because they just need to play essentially just 50%, hit and roll out. That's all they need. So it makes their game a lot easier for them when they don't have other rocks into play that might come back to bite them later on in the end. So that's just the kind of the strategy behind throwing it through there, which I quite like. Like I think it's a very smart strategy to play when you just want to ensure that when you know that you're going to make your shots half decently, and when you're just feeling really confident. Team Boutilier is trying to draw behind their corner guard. Again, it's really curling over. I don't think it's going to get fully underneath, though, once again. And it looks like it'll be exactly the same shot now for Team Rushton. People are saying, ooh, I don't know why.
There's a lot of oohs and ahs and gasps.
Team Rushton's sweeping to make this curl. You need to get a piece of this blue, and yes, they do. Great shot.
Too good. They're having an excellent game this evening.
And this is kind of what I mean, where they're not forced to play perfect now by throwing those rocks through. Like, that rock there, they didn't care if they stuck around. So sure, they hit it a little bit too thin than they wanted, but the shot's still perfect because they made the shot. So they're just playing a very simple, easy game because they have that cushion, or what, like a big cushion now of 7 points.
Exactly.
This one looks good if it keeps the line straight. Does it get by? No, it sadly does not. And third time's the same charm, I guess, because this is the third time that Team Rushton's going to throw this rock.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you don't need to stick around here. You just need to make sure that blue gets out. And yeah, this looks really good. They might even stick around in this case. Yep, great shot.
Wonderful shot. They're just so consistent.
They are. I've been very impressed with Team Rushton tonight. They've made things very tough for Team Boutilier, especially when Team Boutilier looks to have some ends set up really good. It's like one of the team members on Team Rushton just comes in and makes a beautiful shot out of nowhere, and turns it around. So it's really nice when that happens, where you don't need all your members to all your individual members to play good every end, because every end one of them is rising up to.
Of course.
And that's really what you want as a team. You want to be able to rely and count on your teammates. So yeah, it's really good to see Team Rushton having such a good game. And this is a very light guard here. And now Team Rushton is just going to play a draw. There's only 3 rocks left. You could be tempted to just peel that guard and play pretty risk-free, but they're already lying 1, so they're probably thinking, why not get another one in? And their draw weight has been really good this game, so I don't blame them for trying to get a second rock in there. Instead, the sweepers aren't really close to it right now. I wonder if this is a little heavy. Well, it looks it. Look at Cynthia Boutilier sweeping, and that rock goes through. So see if Danielle McLaren can make this draw. She just came up a bit light, so she just had a similar shot in the same path, but you don't want to add a little bit extra. Common kind of overcorrection. And I just thought of a story.
We love stories.
Yeah, I'll wait till after this shot, but this shot reminded me of it.
Okay.
It involves you.
Oh, gosh.
Well, actually, let's do a poll first. Okay? So people in the chat, oh my goodness, Travis Stone likes putting the French flag, I guess. But yeah, so the poll is, people watching, what does a draw mean curling wise? What, like, if somebody told you, I want you to draw, what would you do? Where would you put the rock? If you could like magically place it exactly where it's supposed to go. That's a poll. So I'm going to wait like a couple shots, and then we'll give you the answer, and then I'll tell you why I'm asking this question. Travis Stone has the first answer. He says to pull out your gun. Not in curling, no.
And we don't promote violence here.
We don't. Model Images says button.
Okay.
I won't confirm or deny that guess yet, but we may have a winner between pull out your gun and button. But yeah, anyone else?
This was such a poor question to ask. We'll have to come up with a better polling question.
No, this is great. Somebody says crushing darts. Maybe. Again, I'm not going to confirm any of these answers yet, but there is one correct answer out of the 3 so far.
So for those of you who just tuned in, could you tell us what the question was?
Yeah, so anyone who's just tuned in the last 2 minutes, the question is, if you were curling with me and I said, "Hi, viewer, I want you to draw," what would you do curling-wise if I told you I need you to draw right now? And since we have a correct answer, I'll give you it's multiple choice now. So option A, you would pull out your gun on the ice. Option B, you would put the rock on the button. And option C, you'd crush some darts. So let us know. A couple more minutes, this poll will be open. This looks to be a great shot here by Danielle. Oh no, Cynthia. Cynthia's first rock, sorry. Yeah, sitting 2 now. Great shot by Cynthia. Nolan Drover has an option D now. He says, guard. Happens every time. And that's a very interesting answer, Nolan. Very interesting. Okay. Andrea Rushton throwing her last rock of end number 6. She needs to draw essentially to the button or to the forefoot. Oh, I just gave it away. Well, maybe I didn't. Anyway. Yeah, she needs to put the rock
Sweeping
near the button in order to cut down Team Boutilier's point total. Sweepers were on it early to try to make this curl. The weight looks okay. Maybe a little heavy, I wonder? Oh, look at this rock coming in. I think this is almost perfect, and Andrea Rushton came to play today.
She did. She's playing fabulously.
Yeah. What a shot. And Cynthia now has a very tough shot. I don't know if it's for 3. It's very tough for 3. Definitely for 2, though. Yeah, so Cynthia's going to need to hit out this red. Ideally, you need to hit it a little off nose in order to get 3. But even if you nose it, you're definitely going to get 2. So you play it for nose, and off nose is a bonus. Sometimes you try to go for that off nose right off the bat, and you might end up being too cute and like rolling out or like crashing. So you need to be careful with your priorities. Play for the 2 before playing. I mean, you need 3 though. But I mean. At this point, I think they need to get rid of hammer. And this looks a little tight out of her hand. Sweepers are on it right away. And this might be already on the guard. But can they run anything back? Can they do the run back? Do they have the run back here? Oh my goodness! Oh no!
My goodness! Sugar.
And that is another steal of 1 by Team Rushton. And that is game over. We have our first, I think our first final. Yeah, our first final of the night. Team Rushton, with a dominant performance, wins 9-1 over Team Boutilier.
And they were just too good tonight. They were so consistent. They really did deserve that win this evening.
Yes. And that was a great game. And stay tuned, everyone. We are going to be changing to another game. I think the other Sydney team is probably the closest game, so we might go to that one, I think. But stay tuned. Our producers are going to be on it right quick. And while our producers are on it, let me tell you the story because this is a perfect moment.
This is a perfect moment.
Yeah.
Once upon a time.
Well, I'll say the correct answer first. So button was the correct answer, funnily enough. I know many people said the gun one, but if you draw, you want to get it in like the rings. And Anne O'Neill played a tournament with me at the end of her first year. So she'd been playing for several months at this point. And the entire tournament, I'd be like, hey, Anne, why don't you draw? Like, draw. And then every time she was light. And, she's first year curler, like, whatever. People are light. But every time, I'm like, Anne, just a little more weight. And then I think it was our fourth game that tournament. Anne comes down middle of the game and she says, Sebastian, when you say draw, does that mean in front of the house? And I go, oh, that makes a lot of sense. And I go, no, it means the rings. And she goes, oh, okay. Anyway, she was
And
on.
we changed things.
Well, she was on. You were on fire after I told you
was.
that. Your guard weight was perfect beforehand.
And he still cut me from his team.
It's a cutthroat world out there. Okay, let's look at sheet number 3 now. We have Patty Merrigan against Michelle Armstrong. There we go. Look at the score. Again, apologies that this is our view, but these are the best cameras we have in terms of like the sideways view. But we do have the overheads. Look, we have the overheads right now. We will see how many rocks are left. It's definitely not the start of the end. So we'll get back to you on the rocks.
And for those of you who have just tuned in, we were watching the Team Rushton, Team Boutilier game, which wrapped up, and Team Rushton took the win on that one. So now we have changed ice to the Merrigan-Armstrong game.
Yeah. So Patty Merrigan's up by 2 without hammer in the 6th end here. And there's 2 rocks left for each team. Is that correct? That's correct. Okay, perfect. So, we're kind of up to speed now. You can see that Team Armstrong is lying, I believe, just 1, and then that back blue is second shot. I think maybe that top blue is also counting those other 2 reds. I don't know if this is a timeout. It is a timeout. Thomas Drover, coach of Team Merrigan, is coming out to the ice right now, and they're discussing this. For people who weren't following the full kind of draw, Team Merrigan was down 4-1 after 4 ends, and then scored 5 in the last end to take a leap in the scoreboard and take a 2-point lead. So, what looked like a close game, but becoming a little out of hand, became a slightly less out of hand game in the other direction. And they love their rocks in play, I guess.
And Coolman asks if Nolan is still number 1, as in the number 1 fan, and yes, he is. Statistically, he is still the number 1 fan. So,
and in our hearts, he also is the number 1 fan.
So if you want to, climb that fan ladder, and you want to triumph and be number 1, you're going to have to engage with us more.
Yeah. Or else we're going to change your name to just Man35.
Gosh. Oh, what a night. Happy Friday to everybody tuning in at home.
Yeah. With this ice, it looks like Team Merrigan might have decided to just play the draw here, rather than playing a sort of kind of tap back. That being said, with the ice, it could be the ice for the tap back, but I feel like it isn't just due to where they have the broom placed on the tee line. We'll see when Patty slides out, see what the weight is for her shot as going in this game. I was trying to see if I could see the clock. Old Man 35 says.
Oh, that's funny.
I think this might be a hit.
It's looking like it.
No, maybe not. Maybe a draw. The Rocky is coming down, we swear. This must be a draw. This is taking a while.
I was going to say, is the camera stuck?
Yeah. The weight looks really good. Can this curl in behind? You want to get this frozen to that back blue if it's going to be exposed at all. And not frozen, but that's probably half buried, I'd say. Maybe a little less than half. Great draw weight there by Patty Merrigan. Sweepers might have killed it a little bit too much at the start. A little too strong on the sweep there. And actually, this gets a little spicy now, because can red have a double and maybe at least lie 2, maybe lie more than 2, but depending on where those other 2 reds are at. It's worth a shot. It is worth a shot.
And if you haven't stopped by tonight at the Sydney Curling Club, we suggest you stop by later this weekend. It is quite busy here at the Sydney Curling Club. Wow.
I'm back. Hello, people. What happened? Oh my God, Patty Merrigan stole one.
Yes.
Yeah, I look away and suddenly it is 7-4.
Yes. Sorry, everyone. He had to leave. He was signing autographs.
No, I wasn't signing
This
it.
evening.
I was getting autographs. I was getting a charcuterie board.
Oh, must be nice.
Yeah. What? Oh, yeah, and speaking of 7-4, seventh end stretch, let's see our seventh end stretch sponsored by Daniels. wow, I feel nice and limber after that 7th end stretch. Do you, Anne?
Yes.
Anne was doing jumping jacks in the corner.
I was, and everyone's doing the wave here at the curling club. It's incredible. The dance moves, unreal.
Yeah, people are great dancers here. Step dancing.
Yes.
Yeah, Cape Breton tradition.
And I think last year it was Mark that was dancing on the ice.
Mark McNamara?
I believe so.
What
That
was it?
We
Oh, he was.
commentated,
Yeah, he was.
right?
He was tap dancing. Yeah.
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah.
Anyway, that 7th end stretch was brought to you by Daniels, our 7th end sponsor. If you want to hear more music, maybe not like that, but close. And maybe just like that. I don't know. But
Sebastian will be singing.
yeah, well, actually, speaking of 7th end stretch, 7 days a week, Daniels has music.
Oh, great.
There's a lot of 7s. They love their 7s.
Yes.
And yeah, so if you want to hear more live music, head on over to Daniels after you watch this stream. Anyway, I have some score updates for you. So on sheet number 4, Team Collier is now leading 8-4 over Team Cress in the 7th end. We're watching sheet 3. And on sheet number 1, Team Phillips is winning 6-4 over Team Legay on sheet number 1. That is Phillips 6 to 4, sheet number 1 in the 7th end. Again, if we slack a little bit on our sheet updates, that's just because
we're having too much fun.
yeah, that's because we're having too much fun stretching and dancing and stuff. Cool Man says the Rankins. The Rankins, I don't think are playing at Daniels this week.
But
Jimmy
Sebastian could sing you a Rankin's tune tomorrow.
yes,
tune in.
Definitely tomorrow.
He needs to practice
Yeah.
his vocals.
I do. But hey, sweet Cool Man, I'll sing you a ranking tune.
We'll get the fiddle going as well. Full
Yeehaw.
band.
Yeah.
Start a square dance. Possibilities endless.
Yeah, there was a good shot there by Team Merrigan, making sure they sit too. It would have been nice to get that red fully out of the rings. Might come to bite them later. Speaking of, it's a biter. It's a biter pun.
Okay.
But yeah, good shot there. But Team Armstrong has a chance to at least hit and roll. They might hit a double too.
I can't even say it.
You can't say what.
That Cool Man would only pay $5 to hear you sing. I'd pay $5.50.
Like 100? 550?
5 decimal.
Oh,
50.
that's not as exciting. Oh my God, that almost hit that red at the back of the rings. That would have been very disastrous for Team Armstrong, who definitely need to score 2 this end.
That they do.
And even then, they need to score more than 2 ideally. Like if they can get 3 here, that's much better for them.
Yes.
But at least 2. It's very hard to steal more than 1 point at this level. So I mean, it's possible, but you don't want to bank on it, and you don't want to rely on it. So Team Armstrong's definitely vying for 2 points this end. So even though that was a hit there, you probably will see them start to freeze, draw, just to try to like keep some rocks in and hopefully force Team Merrigan to make a mistake. That's the main thing. You need to play. You need to play for Team Merrigan to make some mistakes. You need to put them into some tougher situations here. And Liz was trying to draw there. She came up a little short, and I feel like she didn't. It would have been nice if she tapped that blue closer than that back red, but I don't think she actually succeeded at that. That being said, those blues are lined up really nicely now, so if there's ever a draw behind, you might see Team Merrigan use that blue-blue combo. So, yeah, it's kind of cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, very cool.
I've never seen anything cooler.
I have. Cool Man. Okay, Team Armstrong trying to draw here. They're trying to freeze. If they can get this shot and locked on, that's step 1 in getting more than 1 point here. And honestly, the line looks really nice. I think the weight might be a little heavy, though. What do I know? It actually looks very perfect. What a shot there by Team Armstrong. And, yeah, okay, Team Merrigan's now going to follow them down. Which you could argue it's like if when you're up 3, you kind of want to keep it open, but it's hard to make it go open and like, because if it's a really weird situation for Team Merrigan. I think you do need to play this, because if you ever open it up, that back red might then really come into play. and then like you might give up accidentally 3. So as long as as long as this is not like disastrously light or heavy, this is probably going to be the shot. Actually, this looks really good to maybe tap this out. The line is perfect. And Nadine Trover that's excellent. That's a really nice shot. It's definitely possible to get that blue out and not hit your back red, but you're going to have to come close to those guards. So really good weight and good call by Patty there. Team Armstrong's going to need to make a precise one. But if they make this, I think they might be able to sit like 2 or 3. Probably just 2 with this weight. Producer Devin has vanished. Oh, handshakes. That's what the. Oh my goodness. Team Tanya Phillips just got 1, 2, 3, 4 red, and they have won. So Tanya Phillips wins 10-4 for Team Legay from Bridgewater. That's Tanya Phillips 10-4 win. And Team Armstrong now, they do make contact with that blue, but they don't get the angle right. And now blue is sitting 2 and 3. So Team Merrigan has a shot to lie 3 now. What are you thinking, Anne? You've been kind of quiet. Are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine. Very
Okay.
happy to be
Are
here.
you tired?
A little bit tired.
Oh.
And it's not a Cafe by the Bay sponsor.
Oh, that's too bad. Daniels must have some pick-me-ups.
Yeah, perhaps. Like a Irish coffee,
Oh, yeah.
right? Team Merrigan sliding out.
See, if anyone wants us to go on the road, we're available for hire. You'll get
But
this.
please give us a coffee before we go on the road.
Yeah. Great shot there by Nadine. You really wanted to do that or roll a little bit, but that's probably the best spot you could be because it's so hard to get any double, especially that back red. Like, that back red is essentially out of play now with all these blues in the mix. So, yeah, great shot there by Nadine. And Team Armstrong, they have only 3 rocks left. And honestly, you as much as you hate to do it, you probably do need to hit on this rock or the next one if you want to get that other red to count. And if you don't hit, at least like play some backline weight to like move the blues around enough. Because again, you need 2 here if you're Team Armstrong. It's possible to steal 2 in the last end, but you're going to need to steal 2 and then steal 1, which is possible but less likely. So you'd really like to get 2 here.
What a comeback.
Yeah, really. Again, Team Merrigan, there's something about that 4th end break. They really rally after that 4th end break.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah. It's great to see. Sometimes you see a team, 4th end, they're down, they'll go in, and then they'll come back, they're even more sad. They're even more, I'm not going to win. And then...
Not
then
this team.
Not this team. This team says, we're fired up. Let's get it
do
going.
it.
And, oh boy, that was a little light there by Team Armstrong. And blue is now sitting 3 without hammer. Oh, my goodness. Honestly, if you're Team Merrigan... Like, you guard this up to, it's a great shot. It's so hard now for Team Armstrong to score. Like, well, you're going to need to score with your skip stones. And to make 2 draws essentially fully buried in the forefoot, that's going to be really tough. Oh, Sydney Curler 01 said, Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo está?
Thank you for joining us.
Sydney Curler is currently in...
Hawaii?
No. Dominican, maybe? I don't know. Somewhere south, if it's who I think it is.
Very cool. So we have a viewer from
Outside of Canada.
Canada.
We do.
Off of Cape Breton Island.
Well, we
How
have some
incredible.
of those, yeah.
Whoa. I saw a flash.
Yeah, I did see a flash.
It's
Me
like
and
a
Ann,
strobe light.
I was getting flashbacks to one of the times me and Ann commentated and the power went out at the Sydney Curling Club.
That's true. Sometimes we have that effect on people.
What? Yeah, so I've just been told Patty still has 7 minutes left, which is great. How much does the other team have? Armstrong. Armstrong still has 450, so that's good. That guard kind of overcurled there on Patty. I don't want to say that's kind of a useless guard, but honestly, it's so far out of the way that I don't think it does much. I feel like Michelle always needed to draw here, 4 foot. So if you were guarding and you're Patty, you need to block off kind of that draw path, and that did nothing for it. There's really no hit at this point. You have only 2 rocks left. You have to essentially make like a really hard double, and then probably another double if it jams, which it might. And that's assuming that Patty just would outright miss. So I think this was always the call, this draw to the 4 foot. And we'll see how Michelle's weight is. And this rock is over curling as well. And, oh. Well, your team Merrigan, I'd be tempted just to kind of guard up anything. Well, I shouldn't say anything. You just guard up that draw, I think. And with the way it's curling, like if you even take the other turn and just throw something in that path, like just something outside the center line, kind of outside that red, it's going to make this draw so tough. And I don't even know how you score for your team Armstrong there. But if Patty also makes this draw good, that's also amazing. So see where this one ends up. Patty Merrigan, last shot, end number 7, sitting 3 without hammer, up 3. This one is also sadly over curling. And, well, it doesn't hurt them really, I don't think. Yeah, it's always going to be this draw to the 4 foot. For 1, which I said that if you're Team Armstrong, you do want more than 1 here. But getting 1 in this end isn't game over.
Correct.
Giving up a steal of 3 in this end is game over. So
stay tuned to the folks at home.
Yeah, 1 shot left for this end.
For this end.
Yes. Okay, last rock, and number 7, Michelle Armstrong needs to hit the 4 foot to keep this game alive. Last rock over curled was a little light. This rock is definitely in a better path. Let's see if it stops, though. It looks really heavy, and this might sail through. And that is 1, 2, 3 blue for Team Merrigan. They've stolen
huge.
3. It is, the gloves are coming up. That's handshakes. And Patty Merrigan has scored 5, 6, 11 unanswered points.
Wow.
Since the 4th end. A dominant performance after the 4th end. Great job. Look at the scoreboard there.
Wow.
And yeah, great game, great curling. And sheet number 4, we aren't going to pan to it because that game's also almost over. Team Collier is leading by, I think, 5 in the last end. So we are gonna kind of stop the stream here. But I do want to highlight our platinum sponsor, since they're usually our 8 end call out, and none of these games really go to the 8th end. The Curling Store. Thank you to the Curling Store for being our platinum sponsor. You've seen their logo all over the ice, all over our stream, I should say, and we're proud to have them on as our presenting platinum sponsor. Thank you to the Curling Store, and thank you to all of our other sponsors for making this stream possible.
And thank you to everyone at home who tuned in tonight.
Yes.
With your loved ones to watch us, to hear us.
Or your unloved ones.
Or your unloved.
Don't judge.
Yeah, you might not like them and you're just sitting in a room with them.
Yeah.
So nonetheless, thank you for tuning in. We are live streaming all weekend, so please tune in to the games on Saturday. And
9 a.m. tomorrow.
9 a.m. First one.
Bright and early.
So, Sebastian, what time are the live streams tomorrow?
We have 9 a.m., 2 p.m., and 7 p.m. Same as today.
Excellent. And Sunday we will be live streaming Championship Day, so
Oh, yeah.
we'll let you know the times on Saturday so you remember.
Yes, we will. But anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in. This is Sebastian LaForte signing out.
This is Ann O'Neill signing out. Thanks so much.
Have a good night.
Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.